Week 1 of the high school football season is the epitome of setting the tone. Every team has the opportunity to go out onto the field and state their case. The last 2 years have not been so kind to the Needham Rockets as they dropped tight contests to Milton in back-to-back openers. They'll not see the Wildcats this year, but they still open with an opponent from the Herget Division as they look to avoid their third straight season opening loss. Last Friday, September 8th, the Rockets traveled to play Natick. The last time these two teams met, Needham prevailed 31-28 on a late Alex Sliney field goal back in 2014. How would it turn out this time? First offensive play of the game for Natick, Christian D'Antonio fakes the handoff and runs straight through the gut of the Needham defense. Nobody's going to catch him as he glides in for a 54-yard touchdown, just 17 seconds into the game. On the other side, the Rockets offense goes 3 and out on its first 2 drives, so the Redhawks take advantage using their run game to bulldoze the Needham D. Malik Williams rips off a punishing run into Rockets territory right here. And then in the start of the second quarter, this drive is going to finish off when Williams caps off the drive by hurdling into the end zone. That score puts the Needham down in a 14-0 hole. Rockets go back on offense, but still struggling. Charlie Sumner's pass tipped off the hands of John Andre and is picked off by Hunter Ferreira. The Redhawks would turn the turnover into a field goal and make it a 17-0 game. Now we're going late into the first half. Needham gets a big player of their own. Charlie Ogletree in at quarterback, and he fires deep to Matt Smith, who plucks the ball over a defender. He's chased down at the Natick 20 for a 50-yard gain. Unfortunately, the drive stalls. Adhari Hibberts gets swarmed on this run by a pack of Natick defenders. Then they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Ogletree is going to roll to his right, throw into the end zone, but it's picked off out of bounds, so it's not an interception. Rockets head into the halftime trailing 17-0. Jump to late in the third quarter. Needham is punting. The Natick returner is going to muff this fair catch and is going to be recovered by Needham. They try to run it back, but the rule in high school is there is no advancement on a muffed punt. However, the Rockets are still going to take over with good field position. Few plays later, faced with a 2nd and long, Sumner hits Andre on a crossing route, and Andre uses his speed to make a big gain. On 3rd down, Needham is going to go for it all, but Sumner's pass for Smith is going to be knocked down. So now the Rockets are forced to go for it on 4th down. Handoff to Nolan Riley, but he comes up just short, so it's a turnover on downs. Final minutes, Rockets trying to make a push. Ogletree passes here, right over the middle, but Natick's Colin Galaney makes a leaping interception to put the stamp on the game. 17-0 is the final score. Defense with a strong second half showing, but the offense can't get anything going all night, and Needham is blanked on opening night. They'll look to even up their record Friday night in the home opener against Walpole. Well, as exciting and successful as the 2016 season was for Needham boys soccer, the final on-field memory left a bitter taste. They were dominated by the Braintree Womps in the sectional final, but they cannot dwell on that too much, especially heading into this week. The Rockets tied Weymouth at the beginning of the week before welcoming an undefeated Braintree team to Brockfield on Wednesday, September 13th, as they look to pick up their first win of the 2017 season. All right, so here, early part of the first half, Braintree with some good chances. They have a throw in here at 31-44. Is headed by Alex Martin, but Andre McNally makes a sprawling save to keep it out. Womps come back just a few minutes later. Ryan Manigan sneaks behind the Rockets D, but McNally comes up with a point-blank save to keep them off the board. Late in the first half, Needham with a free kick forced Shimazu shows off the boot. As he kicks from midfield, forces the Braintree keeper to get up and make a save. The teams head to the break, still in a scoreless tie. About 5 minutes into the second half, Rockets on their heels. Free kick for Braintree is pushed out, but the ball bounces out in front. Manigan tries to pounce on it for the Womps, but a shot is hit over the net. With 17 minutes left, someone finally gets on the board. And guess what? It's the home team. Valley Tenbrook takes aim at the net on a free kick. Initial save is made, but Constantino Sitsis is there to knock in the rebound. The Rockets grab hold of the momentum and a 1-0 lead. 5 minutes later, Braintree has a free kick in this game. Jomar Martin's shot misses, tying this game just by inches. Then with 33:43 left, Needham clinches it. Sam Keenan taking the free kick from the far side. He connects with fellow captain Tenbrook for the header to make it a 2-0 lead. And that's how it's going to end. Needham gets their first victory of the season by way of blanking Braintree, handing the Womps their first loss of the year. Up next for the Rockets is another home Bay State battle on Friday, September 15th against Brookline.